Hello everybody, it is Friday, September 30th. We're here with another 4-Minute Friday. Remember this? A great majority actually got their understanding of God and theology from song lyrics that we sang in worship, not from scripture.
That's terrifying.
Well, today we're going to look at a few examples of songs that seem to confuse people. Disclaimer, I'm not saying these are bad songs. I happen to really like all these songs. They can just be a little confusing, and I don't like confusing the congregation. Note, listen to whatever worship music you want. Just don't let it be the only way you understand God. Read the book, the Bible, like Whiteheart says.
Read the book. We don't wait for the movie.
And we always listen to Whiteheart. So I have 5 songs today that I'm gonna dissect, and I'm probably gonna ruin them for you. I'm sorry. Get our timer ready. There. Okay, number 1, Open the Eyes of My Heart. Great song. It's becoming a bit of a classic. Came out in 1997. Really good year for music, by the way. To be honest, the only confusing line actually comes from the title itself, Open the Eyes of My Heart. We as Christians understand it means to change our perspective to see Jesus deified and to honor him with our thoughts and emotions. But we get that lyrically, something had to give.
Change our perspective to see Jesus deified and honor him with our thoughts and emotions. Change our perspective to see Jesus deified and honor him with our thoughts and emotions. We want to understand you. You know this one.
Number 2 is a song called Your Name. We sing this one here from time to time as well. I honestly love this song, but I'm gonna nitpick for fun because that's what we're here for. The verses are bang on, and they actually talk about directing creation with God's name. So far, so good.
And we love shouting out the name Yahweh in the course of this song.
The name Yahweh is actually written like this, using our own English alphabet. And it's kind of hard to read, right? That's because the Hebrew people didn't utter this name. They felt that it was dishonoring to say it out loud. The Hebrew people would have rather used characteristics of God to describe who he is. It makes you wonder, why are we shouting an unutterable name? Are we trying to direct creation in that moment? Gets you thinking. Number 3 is a song called Here Again. This song is more written as a personal expression of worthlessness and seeking God in a difficult time. There really is nothing inherently wrong with that. It just doesn't make for a great corporate worship song. Like an entire group of people gathering together saying to God, I'm not enough unless you come meet me here again. Probably isn't all that healthy. God doesn't see you as not good enough. It is a beautiful expression unto God of how he meets us right in our hardest of times, and a song that I would love to listen to. Just maybe don't sing it in church. Number 4, you might recognize. It's How He Loves. Okay, so here is a notorious example of what we just talked about. The song is a personal expression of rejoicing through the pain and suffering they are enduring in those moments. Written during a very difficult time in their lives, this song actually talks about God's love described as a hurricane and you're a tree. And it's all for the sake of Christ likeness.
Love's like a hurricane, I am a tree.
It's obviously not having a very good time. And number 5 is Deep Cries Out. This song is weird. There's a lot to do with the water theme here. The pre-chorus says that we're stirring up deep, deep wells. We're not sure what that means, but it sounds like we're maybe trying to conjure up the spirit within us or do something to make him more active. And that's not how it works. God places his spirit within us at salvation, and we communicate with him. And then the chorus is actually taken from Psalm 42. And it says this, my soul is downcast within me. Therefore I will remember you from the land of the Jordan and the heights of Hermon, Mount Mizar. Deep calls out to deep. In the roar of the waterfalls, all your waves and breakers have swept over me. The deep calls out to deep part is describing the torment and sorrow, attacks from the enemy, saying that when bad things are happening to them, it just seems to pile on top of each other and worse keeps happening. The song seems to miss this altogether. The song seems to talk about falling into deep water, going after Jesus. And about halfway through, we have this square dancey call and response type action thing where we dance in a river again with Jesus. The problem is at its worst, it's misinterpreting spiritual themes. And at its best, it's pure nonsense. I'd sooner lean the congregation and I am the walrus. Well, I hope our little look at 5 odd worship songs was entertaining for you and kind of fun. You can look up all these songs and their lyric videos down below in the description. There's links there. And I have no hard feelings towards the authors and those that created these songs in the first place, or if you guys sing them in your church. Here's the thing, they're beautiful, wonderful sounding, fun songs. I just personally would probably try to avoid the last 3 as they seem to pull us in a bad direction. We played the first 2 at our church. They're great. The point is always the same. Listen to whatever you want. Just don't get your core theology and understanding of God from the songs. You need to get your head in scripture. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed today's video. We will catch you again in the next 4 Minute Friday.